Hello and welcome to Taco Town. My name's Leo. Oh, I don't need these headphones. My name's Leo, aka Papa Taco. Um, this is the Arena Open Day 2. There's gonna be two drafts if I'm lucky. Basically, you need to get 3 or 4 wins in the first draft. You can lose once, and then you move on to the second draft. And if you didn't lose at all in the first draft, you can lose once in the second draft. If you did lose, then you have to win 3 matches without losing. So basically, you need to get a total of 6 wins, and you're allowed 1 loss across the 2 drafts. And then the grand prize is $2,000. But there's also prizes of 1,000, I believe, 1,500, something like that. Sorry, Google it. This is how it was, I think. Oh, the last few times I did this, but I haven't looked up to see if it's changed. Anyways, we're gonna be drafting with other people that are in the Arena Open. Pardon my green splotch. The lighting's a little bit weird because it's really early in the morning. Oh, that helped. Switching the scene. There's something about that screen, I guess, that was reflecting light. I don't know what was happening. Anywho, um, let's try to navigate this draft as well as possible. This is one of the more meaningful drafts, I guess. One of the most highest stake drafts of my little Magic life. Went 7-0 in day one with a weird 3-color deck. You can watch the YouTube video of that if you'd like. See where we came from. Sorry, spoiler alert, we went 7-0. That's a black bomb right there. One of the best cards in the set. Black is the weakest color in the set. So I could take this and then, hope that other people aren't in black because it is the worst color. But this is one of the most powerful cards. It does a lot. Not only is it a 5 mana 4/4 flying lifelink, which if you don't deal with, obviously this takes over the game. Um, it also just does crazy stuff when it attacks too, and it can come back from the dead in a long grindy game too. So we will take that. Um, the rest of the pack isn't amazing. I mean, there's the decent removal here. Axe Jaw is a nice big dino for a dino deck or just an aggressive deck. Flunky removal. Really, this is an easy pick. The hope is that we can get really deep on another color, or our opponents in this draft don't draft black because they know it's the worst color. Fixing. It's also hard to splash, of course, because it's a double pipped. Colossal Dactyl is nice in a kind of grindy deck because it's got reach, and flying is one of the main ways you can die. Of course, you can get taken out by cheap removal. Inverted Iceberg if we want to be in the Descend deck. Blue Black Descend. It's also card draw to try to find our bomb. Definitely between those two, I would say the Colossal Dactyl and the Iceberg. I know this removal is not very good. Gives the opponent too much stuff. Oh, another chance would be good. Just another way if we mill our bomb, a way to get him. Yeah. I mean, we have a game plan. Honestly, me, just as a player, prefer to just be the aggressive deck, but we're not really seeing the aggressive cards. Blunder is a little bit of a roadblock. Fanatical Offering is more card draw. We would need to find more disposable disposable things that we'd want to eat with it. Excuse me. Blunder I feel like would be better in a tempo deck, and right now it doesn't feel like we're a tempo deck. But yeah, we're playing with good drafters here. They all won in day one, so I feel like we're not gonna just see broken cards getting passed to us that often. I'd rather be blue than black, even though we have the bombs still. Something to keep us alive a little bit longer, because right now none of our stuff really keeps us alive. Wow, another chance in Wailing Pirate. We have a artifact. This is a potential artifact. I mean, maybe this is our plan, right? Self-mill. Right now we're doing nothing to keep ourselves alive. Other than bouncing a thing. Potentially. I might just take this because we just need to have things to keep us alive. Another chance is another chance to get our bombs though. Alright, we're going deep here. We're descending, trying to get some more strong creatures. We get some chupacabras, that would be great. We've got 3 cards that mill us so that we can descend quickly. We can look for some like descend 8 cards potentially if we're gonna descend this efficiently. I mean, it's early. We'll see. This is completely counter to how I would usually draft. I mean, speaking of descend 8 payoffs, but again, it's something that doesn't block. Ay, ay, ay. This is feeling a little greedy. Like, we could get a blocker, which may be more important, right? Not die. No, we're going full greed right now. We'll fill in the holes of our waterlogged Hulk here. This is what our ship looks like right now, the one on the left. But hopefully, by the end, it's the one on the right. Alright, here's a good blocker. An early play. Also an artifact which could be relevant. I mean, if we mill it, something that we can eat with our iceberg, for example. Another permanent. Permanent. No, not permanent. We have 3 non-permanents already. Permanent. You want a high permanent count when you're playing Descend. Self-reflection. This guy's legendary, so can't really make a copy of him. Could just take clunky removal. Don't have any removal yet. It is a non-permanent, of course. Compass Gnome. We were gonna splash something. Excuse my yawning. They make you do these drafts really early. Mineshaft Spider's good in these types of decks. Don't typically want to splishy splashy just for a little spider though. Song of Stupefaction can keep us alive, I suppose. Type of auras aren't usually what I like to play, but fits our theme. This card seems bad. We don't want to exile our own cards. That hurts our descend. We can fill the graveyard, get things to exile, but we're trying to hit send 8. We don't want to just willy-nilly eat up our stuff. We'll just take this guy. Should have flying most of the time in this deck. Another creature that we could pick up with another chance. A defossilize would be solid for the Didact Echo. You can make it explore a bunch. All right. Not really. I don't remember what there was to wheel, but I'm not really seeing anything. Probably should have taken note. Sunken Citadel can find or can make mana of any color. Challenge Crewmate, Bitter Triumph. Now we don't have any pirates. Crewmate would be great if we could, like, wheel the Wailing pirates. Also artifacts, right? We have a few of those. I wonder who's got the better stats in blue-black decks. Probably Bitter Triumph, right? It does have a cost, though, is the problem. Bitter Triumph, 57. Launch Crewmate, 56. Very, very close. Deathcat Marionette, a nice early play. A lot of good cards in other colors here. That whole top row is is not bad. We have so much mill. Much of it is a May. Not a May. A lot of it is a May. One May. Yeah, okay. We need cheap ways to deal with flyers. Oh, here's a cheap flyer. Can block the 1/1. It's in the air. Hoping that Visage of Dread wheels if no one else is playing black. Echo of Dusk. We'll be turning him into a 3/3 lifelinker fairly quickly with all the mill we have. I guess this is a cheap way to deal with the flyer. It's a very late Ruin Lurker bat. And white's open. Does that mean we should move into white? Probably not, right? This guy can also fill the graveyard. So the Watertight Gondola is a 4/4 that can't be blocked. True one. Nautilus. Alright, we've got some early defense now. To hopefully get us to the point where we can start finding our big stuff and turning on our descend. Hopefully we'll open a Kite Sail Arsonist. That'd be nice. Uh, how's the Didact in these decks? they're okay. Kind of fillery, but maybe that'll be our win condition. It also helps us find. Alright, we've got cheap ways to interact now. Try to stay alive till we get to our flyers. We need some more descend payoffs. What we need. The fossilize would be good. The 6-mana thing that bounces. Oh, wow. Launch crewmate wield. Pretty wild. 5 artifacts, 1 pirate. I don't have that many artifacts to turn this guy on. I don't have that many pirates to find with this guy. Still another still around the rosy here, though. I don't think we want too many 5 drops. I don't really want another Didact Echo. But yeah. Some of those. Oh well. You can have all the ones we want or don't want. We're pretty full up on 2 drops. If we wanted to splash, this would be a thing, but we're milling so much that possible we would mill the land we would want to that we're gonna want to search for, so I don't know. I think this might be Phantom Draft. I don't know if I get to keep this rare. But I rare drafted. Alright, so we got a very clear plan. Stay alive and then drop flyers. We're milling a lot. Don't necessarily have too much descendy payoffs yet other than card selection with another chance. A bit of a descend payoff or a mill payoff. Graveyardy payoff. This guy can also put stuff in the card. This is a descend payoff. But I don't know if it's that good. Oh. Don't know what this does, but it's got the word descend on it. Alright, if there's 8 or more, you do all of these things. Return a permanent to its owner's hand, make them discard a card. Oh, in that order too, I would imagine, right? So you bounce it. If they had nothing in their hand, they discard it. And then card draw. I feel like we'll get to descend 8. And if not, it's just a mana bounce or 2 mana, etc. Rampaging Spiketail versus Hidden Cataract. Malicious Eclipse, honestly, might be pretty good in this deck. We got the 4 toughness. Would kill all our Didact Echoes though. So it's like good early game. But late game, it's probably not what we want. What did I take? Sorry, I zoned out there. I don't know if I. Oops. It is an Alkalots. Oh, remember what I said? Hopefully we get a Kitesail Arsonist. That's really good too, because we got the staunch crewmate to go find it. Okay. It's interaction and another flyer. So blue seems open if we're getting that. Pick 2, right? I mean, blue seems open. Pick 3? That's pick 3, yeah. So it's open. These 2 guys aren't drafting blue. Alright. A few more pirates or artifacts, maybe. Yeah, we'll bring you in. Fog up the sky. Ramp out a couple artifacts. They drop something. They'll seem fine though. Drop in the blue. here. They drop the Sage. Sage is pretty good in these decks because it fills the yard. Also helps you find your bombs. Oh wow. Oh, ton of good blue cards. We'll take this Schooner, I think, because it's an artifact that we can find with a crewmate. It's really good rate. 2 mana, 3/4, crew 1. Yeah, we can ramp it with the not really ramp it, it's 2 mana creature. Fit it into our curve more easily with the sirens. No one is drafting blue, shockingly. And they make a lot of cuts. This is a more aggressive card, obviously. We're a more defensive deck, but it can make our sirens bigger by exploring with them. I think this card's not great. If we're doing card draw, I think we want the Echo. We already have plenty of them, though. This isn't really anything, is it? I mean, it does find us our Alkalots. Doesn't really keep us alive. Oh, this is one of the cards I wanted. Yes, yes, yes. The only unfortunate thing is it's not like effect. Self-reflection. Self-reflection isn't terrible if I could cast it on this guy. Kaito Larcenist also isn't legendary. Super expensive is the only thing. Alright. Is Cavern worth playing? There's a wall? Don't think so. Rebooter. Rebooter's a pirate at least. Brine Fang. I feel like having Land Cycler. Don't know if I play either of those. Don't really need to play all of these. Don't really need to play all of these. What do you have one in here? Pirate Hat with 2 Oaken Sirens is borderline. I didn't even remember seeing this iceberg first time around. Too many cards. Oh, wow. Yeah, no one is drafting. Okay, got a lot of cuts to make. Alright, I'm gonna step away for a minute just because I gotta take care of some things. I just wanted to get this draft done with. So I will consider what we need to cut while I'm away. But we got a lot of cards to choose from. We've got a definite game plan of stay alive and then win with the flyers slash the bombs. But yeah, the main concern in this format is stop the aggressive decks. So that's what we'll also have to think about most. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, deck building time to make a lot of cuts. One thought is self-reflection might be okay in this deck because we are milling a bunch and we can mill it and still do the flashback. That's pretty efficient. I'm gonna cut one Echo just because we are quite top heavy. I'm gonna cut the Caverns, even though it is a descend card. It just being a big dork. I mean, we don't have too many giant guys on the ground to clog up the ground, but I'm gonna do it. Reminiscence, it's a non-permanent. I think Sage of Days will be doing a similar thing as far as filling the graveyard and card selection. I mean, drawing 3 cards is a lot better than scrying 2, but or whatever that does. But it's earlier in the curve. It's a body to block with. For that, not sure. How many artifacts do we have to craft? 8 artifacts. We're not really making too many map tokens. So mostly the iceberg is only flipping if one of our creatures dies or it gets milled. That's true. And mill it. All right. I'm going to look at 17 lands data and see what works and doesn't work in the blue black deck. See if I can find a few things. Cut, clear cut, cuts. Mostly stuff that I don't even have in deck. Song of Stupefaction is pretty low, along with Waterlogged Hulk and Self Reflection. Yeah, we'll cut Self Reflection. We do have a lot of 2-drops. So if this is our worst 2-drop, maybe we should cut it. Cut one of these. Cut the freebooter. Everything else is pretty much playable. The mill decks are a place where you could consider playing over 40, but because we have this bomb, I would prefer to play 40. And because a lot of our mill stuff is you may mill, may mill, may mill. This one is a must, but for the most part, it's may mills. This is an activated ability, so obviously that's a may. I was wondering if you could have multiple creatures explore, but it's target creature because you can over crew. You know, I could crew it with all of my Oaken Sirens, for example. And I was hoping I could explore with both of them, but it's target creature, so no, that does not work. Uh, man, 3 more cuts. Is the Hulk too much of a do nothing? And our flyers close out the game enough and not necessarily need this to close out the game? Possible. We have 6 non-permanents in the deck, but I don't think I really want to cut any of them. It's our removal. 3 tough cuts. 3 blind mice. That was from the last set. 3 blind mice. We do want the artifacts in the deck too for our staunch crewmate to find. I don't really want to cut an artifact. Man. It's only got 11 hits, so I feel like it will miss a decent amount of the time. What does it do with the cards? Bottom in random order? Yeah. Making cuts is hard. This is a good problem to have. It means that we have too many cards. Maybe we cut Brine Fang just because we do have a lot of 2-drops. It would be awkward to find a place to Island Cycle. It's really our only big beefy boy on the ground. So it's the one way we can hold back other dinosaurs and stuff like that. I don't know. Do we just play 43? I don't really want to play 43 when we've got Alpaclots. I know it's an artifact. I really want to try it out. I feel like we're descending quite a lot. And then they just kill it though. You could say that about anything. Alright. We'll start typing Arena Open. A2 draft. Alright. Meant to make the hard choices. Waterlogged Hulk. You're gone. Or we could cut an Echo. 4. Ah. I like the Echoes in this deck though. Be descending 4 every time. Alright. Cut. Cut 41. Seven, 10. 25% of the deck will have things to hit, and we're looking at 4. Decent odds. Feels like Sage just fits the plan so well, and it's just got a good place on our curve. We cut the Ray of Ruin just because it's expensive. Nah, probably cut the Blunder. Alright. Does potentially create an artifact, but whatever. We're going for it. 9-8? Yeah, definitely 9-8. Man. Those are some tough cuts. Cut the Blunder because the non-permanent. Non-artifact, obviously, if it's a non-permanent. It is a way to make a cheap artifact for the crafting purposes, but probably just find some in the graveyard through combat or milling. I wonder if my game volume's even on. I'm gonna check on that. Let's see. Desktop audio. BB audio bio. BB audio bio. Yeah, it should be on. Maybe it's just really low. Definitely low. Oh yeah, this is best of 3. I totally forgot because I was playing best of 1 yesterday. This is a bit of a clunky hand, but we'll keep it because we've got 2 drops. Green-white opponent. I want to play this guy just because it's got more power and maybe they're not playing anything. Do want to hit land here. Oh, look at that. They just got their colors straight up. Oof. More dinos? Interesting. Alright, well, missing lands is a little sad. They're gonna gain a bunch of life off of these kin collars. I was playing a red, white, green dino deck yesterday in sealed. I did totally forget this was best of 3. I'm so used to just selecting best of 1. So, good news is we have a lot of cards in our sideboard that can potentially come in. I didn't really consider the options. You can look at them here. So yeah, deep interaction will be good against dinos. Bounce spells. I'll bring in Blunder against dinos for sure. It's possible we'll just want a big dumb guy. Eclipse is a card we could sideboard in some matchups for sure. Gain 2, that does have flash, so I guess they wanted to play around a counter spell. Potentially, I guess. Alright, we really need to find some lands. Bottom is good news for us. We'll probably bring in the Ray of Ruin too if they're playing giant things. Man, come on, land. Okay, cool. And then we could get our Larcenist back with the another chance. Glad we hit a land drop there. This could be pretty bad. We're gonna have a lot of power coming our way. But yeah, we'll bring in the cheap bounce. Come on, land again for them, please. I need to have a good block. Ah, parts. I think we're in chump mode, unfortunately. We could turn this guy on with another chance here. White sketch. I know. Alright. We do another chance. Not filling the board though. Not good. That's not good. I guess we do marionette crewmate. We'll mill and hope it turns on our echo. Oh. That's why we can't have instants and sorceries. We really needed that. Farts. Pardon my language, but farts. Alright. Blunder will come in. Maybe the other Nautilus to block their 3/3s. Blocks this guy pretty well as well. They got removal too, a lot of removal. Deep removal. Good news is turned on our life leader. I think we do want to get rid of this guy so he doesn't draw more. Oh, get rid of the bigger guy. Bring it back with another chance. Don't know if we'll have time to do that is the problem. Yeah. Checked our life total. We really don't want them to see our acolytes unless we're casting it. So they don't know to save the removal for. Oh, speaking of the devil. Man. Man, oh man. Need to land on top. I can block. Put one of those cards in your library. Swamp. They only have one forest right now. So hopefully that means they can only cast one spell. One of the penalties of playing 3 colors. I mean, the Axe Jaw does explore, so it could find another land. Ixalan could find a card to play. Ah, son of a. Okay. They don't have a way to kill Alkalots. Maybe we're alive. This gives us 7 life. They don't have a way to kill any of our stuff because we'll have to also chump. And we are at Descend 8. We aren't playing the Waterlogged. So the only Descend 8 card is the one we here. No interaction, no interaction, no interaction, no whammies, no whammies. This is either player, right? Yeah, 1 or fewer cards. And then Sage put Boat. One bad thing about Blunder is they have a lot of ETB effect. All of their things have ETB effect. So bouncing back to their hand just gives them a chance to get some value again. Lazotz, the Bat God. They're thinking a lot, which makes me feel like they probably just don't straight up have removal. Or a combat trick that they could use to just push. We're still in a definitely rough position here. We just trade and get it back with another chance, as well as the other life linker. Well, I forgot. That's not how we get things back. Oh man. No. Not great, not great. Okay. We get a little bit more mana to play with. 2, 4, 4. We can get Marionette. We can get Larcenist too. Larcenist to take away their Thunder Hole. You're just dead though. White. On a mill. This point, kind of have what we want in the yard already. Arsonist, Lifelinker. And hope they don't have removal for this. Or we can just play that. What does this do when it attacks? Creates a bunch of gnomes. Oh, this can create a treasure for us. Actually, maybe we do that. Because then we can also play our Lifelinker. And if they go down to 1 or fewer cards, bring our bat back. raid. Lifelink coming in handy. And another chance at back again. Rough. Do they keep the guide wing because they don't want us to be able to make our bat? Comes in tapped. Fortunately. Oh, I did leave the Hulk in my deck. Not gonna lie, forgot about that. Let's go with this to block the Cloud Guard. I wonder why they oopsed. Then we'll go with Iceberg. Okay. Big guy on the ground. We're at 14 cards. Uh-oh. Danger, danger, danger. 3, 6. Gotta watch out for Brontodon in the future. Takes up half my mana, he comes in tapped. If I were them, I might just play out the guide wing. How much mana? Got 8 mana. 3. So we got 5 mana to play with. Echo and Nautilus. All right, they've used up a third of their time. Maybe we can win on a timeout if we get to game 3. Okay. Oh, this is instant, right? Oh no, it's not instant. I'm wrong. We do this. Get back the life linker. I'm gonna keep saying ooh. Life linker. And we got 3 mana. 3 mana, 3 mana, 3 mana. I guess this guy can attack us. We'll go with the original Nautilus plan. Oh, did we not leave up a blue mana? Did we tap that mana? I play the Hulk. No need to tap a blue mana. All of our spells in our hand are blue. Frustrating. They've got removal for our Larson. Echo of Dusk has really been keeping us in here, trading off with her 3/3s and gaining us 3. Okay. I think we kind of just want to try to start dumping. Need to go wide. We're light on blue mana. How much blue mana is in graveyard? One island. So all of our blue mana is in here. We're going to be hitting a lot of land drops soon. I do this in the song of stupefaction on their Brontodon. We don't really want to craft with an island right now anyways, actually. They could use their Brontodon to kill our Nautilus. Decline. Okay, so I guess the hope is we get like a land, we can just do waterlogged or a black card. Keep black card. And flip our bat. We have enough breathing room to do that right now? I don't know if we probably not. Got too many creatures on the board. This cost 4 mana. Acrobatic leap on top. Gonna make one of their big dinos fly. Okay. Solid. A good tempo play. Buy us a little bit of time. And we just send our life linker here. They block with the Brontodon, but we go up to 5. They Oh no, they can just sack Brontodon in response, kill our Nautilus. And then they've got 4 attackers. We've only got 3 blockers. I tap the Siren to do this. Got 2 flying blockers, so it might be worth it. Get us one step closer to just flipping our temple. Uh-oh. uh okay, okay. Gigantic dinosaur incoming. 7-6. This blocks it quite well. Can give it flying though. Shoot. I mean, we've got 7 toughness in the air. Okay. Oh, they're doing it now. Interesting. Ugh. This was probably an oops, huh? All right, we might lose this one. Well, now they can't give it flying now. So that I can block. Only wish we didn't tap the siren last turn, but then maybe they wouldn't have used the fly. So hard to say. Play the land just because we might need the mana to craft one of our things. Like top another land, you know. 2, 8, 4, 7, 8. Oh, they have the mana, but they would have to destroy their Thunderhold. They don't want to do it. Okay. And then craft with an artifact. Yeah, we got art. Like just get blown up by Brontodon, but you know, we gotta do what we gotta do. Still have 9 cards in our deck. We have one more Didact Echo. We'll flip the Waterlogged Hulk soon. To be expected, to be expected. But at least that means they can't destroy the waterlogged Hulk. Ended up being the right play to play that land earlier. I didn't do the math, but it worked out perfectly that we could do that and that. All right. Block there. Block there. Block there. There. Chump. Is that right? Or maybe block there. Block there. And jump. All right. Hard fought. Took a long time, but I guess that's how our games will be. You like the blunder, they got big dinos. The Nautilus would block their 3 power creatures pretty well. Sage of Days is not bad. Eclipse is not necessary. Brine Fang matched up decently. Ray of Ruin will be good at the bomb. Echo is a must have. I'm gonna drop the Waterlogged Hulk. I think this will be best in very slow matchups. But this opponent is probably mid-range to fast. And then maybe the Oaken Sirens were solid. Drop an Iceberg. Okay. Anything in our sideboard that we would really want? We didn't see any reach, so it seems like the Echoes could be a way to win. You have a lot of removal though. I think we just stick with that. And then we're just trying to close it out with these flyers. We can bring them back with another chance too, so that's a way to counteract the removal a bit. Now we don't necessarily need to send 8. We only need to send 4 because we're not playing our Hulk. I wonder why they said night. Poison Dark Folk. Okay, okay. Marionette. The answer here. Okay, can't get that boat back, but at least we hit 2 permanents. They have kill spell for Marionette. We'll get them their mountain. Okay. Matching up okay. Ooh, they're hitting a lot of lands. Can they just play big guy now? Not this. Not the big guy I was thinking. That's a big. Did not see them have a pacifism or petrify. This attacks. Each opponent discards a card. Each opponent who can't draw a card. Might just attack into their Sandwing, gain 4 life, make them discard. Alright. Marionette on Axe Jaw. Take 7? Nah, we'll trade. We've got stuff that we want to turn on anyway, so. Okay. Can do this and double spell with crewmate. Nice. May well have a fight spell. Only problem. Should be mana efficient. Guess we could have left some mana up for the Nautilus power. So far, we've seen one fight spell. We know they have at least one more. Last game, I didn't see any more removal besides those two, I don't think. It's the one green mana fight spell. Okay, eating a land. They're only already down to 10 minutes, so if we go to game 3, we're going to be on a pretty hard clock. All right. Arsonist, their Sandwing, their Nautilus? Or are we going to bounce a Nautilus? It does cost 6 mana. A lot of mana. Gain some more life. Okay. Next turn we should bring back our Bat Man. I mean Bat God. Not bad. 5 mana, right? Oh, it's only 4 mana. Don't think I need a treasure this time. Having treasure would have left this up, but I'd prefer to keep board presence. Good. Removal spell in hand, Air Force online. If they shoot the Larcenist and get their dinosaur back, we just kill it with this. Hold on to a land to discard. This is also instant speed to kill their big dinosaur. Okay. All right. And good in the neighborhood. Pitch land with Bitter Triumph. Like their big dinosaur here. Main 2, Scry 2. For the dino. Dead in the air though. Right. Exactly dead in the air. Unless they can kill my Larcenist, but if they do, it would be a fight spell probably, and I can use this in response. Alright. Worked out. Second game was easy. First game was a struggle, but we turned the corner. Keep playing, ends in 2 hours apparently. That first game already took 50 minutes. No time for a break. Wondering if Waterlogged Hulk should be a sideboard card for slow opponents only. Little sketchy hand, but okay, they didn't play one drop. Fortunately, we're drawing all of our expensive stuff. Hopefully we get a creature here to crew our boat with. Nope. It's a rough start. Start pounding us for 3 with their artifact. Probably. Okay, maybe not. Miss, miss, miss. Alright, they're mana screwed, and we just found our best friend. Okay, that turns on their pirate. Big damage. Not gonna crew the ship. We're gonna be ready to block. I mean, oh, that means they can put the pirate hat on their sentry and hit us. I might just trade. Is that crazy? Might be crazy, right? Because we can just attack profitably, make them discard and gain our 4 life. Okay, they did find a land. Larcenist is nice. Let's get rid of their flyer. The thing that's doing 4 power worth of. I might just Brine Fang here, too. And get it back with another chance. It'll help us to double spell and stuff. And also fill our graveyard. Alright. They got removal for the Larcenist. We can at least Schooner to block the crewmate. Schooner. Schoon man. Schoon man. It's got ward. Gotta do the bat. Okay. Draw a card. Land. We'll leave Larcenist to block. Or maybe we'll leave Echo to block, right? Get out of the range of a braid. Guess we won't get out of the range of a braid. Get another land out of the way at least. Okay, they can tap our Aklots. Unfortunately. Us. Oh man, so much land. You know what? Let's go ahead and offer the Didact Echo trade because we can get it back with another chance. We need to start using our mana on stuff. Wow, more lands. Okay. Good news. We got them out of the way. Oh, another chance again. Okay, they got land screwed. We had our bombs. So blue-red pirate artifacts. Yeah, they're very heavy into the pirate theme. We only saw one flyer. Thinking again, the Nautilus is looking pretty good. Blunder, I don't think is necessary. They can be quite aggressive. We'll get rid of the Hulk. Blunder might be good. Eclipse, nah, too many 3 toughness. I think Eclipse will be best against a heavy 1-drop flyer deck. Yeah, maybe we do put in a Blunder. To stay alive. Do we drop an Iceberg? Feels like they can get quite fast here. So Blunder or Stupefaction. Bounce. ETB, a lot of ETB. ETB. Really want to bounce the Stupefaction. Maybe. Or just another Echo. Alright, we'll go with Stupefaction. Let's try to slow down that pirate onslaught with Stupefacations and Nautiluses and win with our big stuff. Okay. Keep stuff to do early. Start digging. I like to see that on turn 1. Explore it. Okay, didn't get the power. Good for us. Get our own creature online, and then we should get it to be lifelinking pretty quickly if they don't kill it. And we can use Sage. If we need a land, we can put the land on top. Necessarily need a land. Let's take a look. We'll keep a little bit greedy. We got our land for next turn. We can make our Echo Dusk bigger. Have a big ol' life linker. Could help quite a lot. Child of the Volcano. Alright, let's see. Land's not bad. Schooner. A good blocker. Could also use it to try to grow our Echo. We want to be a little greedy. Is this on the beginning of your end step? So we want to kill things here. Yeah, let's try to get a big lifelink. Oh, oops. Summoning sickness. Sorry. Zoned the hell out right there. That's fine. Ooh, they're gonna be growing. So we can bounce their child or kill it or make it go sleepies. I mean, you can still block with the schooner. Okay, there. Oh, we gave them a free map. Oops. That's alright. Could have been worse. Wonder if that was just a mistake or what the purpose of that was. So we want to just kill the child of the volcano. Just kill it or bounce it. 3. Alright, now we can thing I meant to do last turn. Cleared another land out of the way, but still haven't turned on our echo. And just song or another chance. Is there anything in the graveyard to bring back? Oaken Siren's not terrible. Uh-oh. Definitely want to turn in Echo of the Dust before it gets booped. Aw, you again. Rough. Man, all lands. Alright, let's go ahead and stupefy you. Land. Cool. And they will tap down our life linker, I'm sure. Okay, that works too. I mean, I guess both give us some sort of benefit. And then if we do that, there's plenty of stuff to get back. I'll take you. And I'll take you. Alright. It was a lot faster. Now we just need one more win without losing twice. 2 more wins would give us better odds in the next round. But yeah, 1 more win and we can do the second draft. 2 more wins, we can do the second draft and still be able to lose once in the second round. Okay. You know what? Hold on. I'm going to start with Waterlogged in the side by default, as I feel like the way our deck loses, we get run over. Not because we need a finisher. We are playing against a slow deck. Bring that in as a finisher. Otherwise, feels like Nautilus has been quite good. It's because we don't have too much on the ground that can hold things back. And then also it can be found by the crewmate. Nice. And just another... This is an artifact too, but it's another creature we can get back with another chance. So it has a lot of synergies with our deck. And it fills in that hole of just staying alive by blocking things with 3 or less power on the ground. I think the easiest way we lose is we just get run over early. And then yeah, we'll consider bringing in the Hulk if we're playing against a slow grindy deck. Just want another way to try to sneak in that damage for the win. Got our best card here. Bit of a sketch keep, but we will keep it. We have our second best card here. We have one way to stay alive. Two ways to stay alive. We get our swamp. We are only playing 8 swamps. Alright, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, 2 permanents in the graveyard. Blue-white. But we didn't see a 1-drop flyer, so that's good for us. Is it an Oaken Siren? Iceberg, okay. Them doing slow stuff, so maybe it's a more of a grindy blue-white deck, not the aggressive one. I think is better for us. This is instant speed? No, it's much recent. We'll definitely hold on to Larcenist. We don't need to use it to just take out their Iceberg. We're trying to win the long game. Especially if they're playing blue-white and they have a lot of maybe permanents. Or like, not permanent. Bombs, big things. The word I'm looking for. Heavy blue-white artifact deck. Here's... Good thing is blue-white will mostly only have... Oh no, like a... Ooh, that's a good one. We'll grab that with our Larcenist. I was gonna say, like, Petrifying Stuff isn't very good against this because we still have their thing removed, but it is really good against this. Hey, you know what? We could take our Marionette out. It's not particularly well positioned here, and it will ensure that we can play our Eklozats. Might have been silly, because they might just drop the 4/4s here. Yeah, they're super artifacts. It's a million artifacts. Alright, well. They have 2 mana, but if they use... Is this mana? No, not yet. If they use it, they'll lose their Warden. Try 1. Bottom. Play Flyer Bricks would be really strong for them. What are all the modes on this if we get it all the way up? I mean, by the time we're at Descend 8, opponent discarding a card isn't really going to do too much. It's likely we're just going to use this to bounce the 4/4 if they play that thing that makes 4/4s. Mana to scry, and then it makes a bunch of treasures at the end. It'd eat the treasures. This might be a matchup where the Waterlog, because they're trying to play the long game too, it looks like. We can just bounce that. I think we will just bounce that. Or we could stupefy it. Both are reasonable responses, I would say. But first, let's just send all. Force them to discard. Free bat. It. See what we get off of the crewmate. Nothing. A miss. An unfortunate miss. I could just bounce the Titan or stupefy the Titan. Let's stupefy the Titan. Alright, we're at 5 now. Now Titan's mostly just a wall on the ground. Can start drawing a lot of cards, but hopefully can kill them before they get too much. Do you have to tap this to do it? Oh yeah. Oh sweet, they lost their exile. Things are looking good. Can tap our Siren. Alright. 5. Fill our yard. Echo ain't bad. Looking good, looking good. There is a white sweeper. So I'm going to not play everything. We'll save up our mana for another chance so we can rebuild the board if they do sweep. Cool. Take a quick look at what we were dealing with. Again, a ton of artifacts. We saw 2 flyers. We bring back an Echo. Blunder could be good against artifacts for sure. I mean, it can also bounce this guy when it's got a lot of counters on it. Bouncing this is pretty profitable. Definitely gonna put in Blunder. Nautilus does eat up the little guys. Blunder's a definite. I feel like I've always had Blunder. I'm imagining too they could have the straight 4/4s since they're playing white blue. Blunder's very good there. Do we need Sage of Days? The Sage of Days match up particularly well. Not especially. I'm gonna cut a Sage of Days and put in another Didact Echo. I feel like this is a matchup where we don't have a ton of. Oh, did I? Oh, I didn't cut anything. This is a matchup where we're not facing a ton of pressure. Alright, never mind. We'll just bring in Blunder. That's it. Clips could be good. They're making a lot of 1/1s and they have 1/2s. We lose this round, gotta consider it. Finally bringing in the Eclipse. There's a reason to cut Sage of Days too, is the good hand. You guys match up really well, it seems like. I like getting them early too, because they mana. Mirror match. Block if they want to use a trick, so be it. And double spell here. I'd rather prefer not to that. Them's the breaks. Opponent not doing anything interesting. Oh, you know, we can just craft the guy now. Trample. Give them something they need to answer. Guess milling that worked out, huh? Okay. Too wild. Hunter's Blowgun. Equipped creature has death touch as long as it's your turn. Otherwise, it has reach. They have the exile, tapped creature. Bound to come sometime. Let's have to start filling the graveyard eventually. Seem to be in a solid spot though. Got Larcenist to deal with a lot of problems. Can take 2 damage here. Bum 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 bum. Do want a mill. Let's see what we find off of this. We get an artifact. We can use these guys. That's an artifact. It'll mill us a little bit. Take both. This. And then this. And in the yard, not bad. Land to play around with, not bad. Mischievous Pup, bring back the tote. Wide. You have our Larcenist ready to go. They play there. Yep. If they play that. That very specifically. Larcenist just waiting for the win of the inner sky. They scry to the top. Got something good coming. I have so many 1/1s now that this big 6/6 isn't as exciting. Treasure. Maybe we'll do crewmate. It's a bit of an insurance policy, if nothing else. Is there an artifact that we want to craft with? Not really. And also we'd have to eat the treasure. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. I'm gonna just song the pup. Need to start milling some more. And land. Love to see it. So they did top a card. Probably like removal or something. My educated guess. I'm gonna play the Batman. Destroy target tapped creature. Guess we get the crewmate back. If they do blast our larcenist. Alright. Bring the pain. I mean, I guess if we crack this, it turns on all his head. It's not bad. This will also turn on our descend. I decline. Oh, oops. I didn't mean to do that. But I didn't mean to cast that spell. That was silly. That was a waste of everything. Ah. Darn. That was a huge punt. I wanted to save that spell in case they killed our larcenist, is what I wanted to do. What? Makes it not fire anymore? I realize that. That's alright. You can just bring him back. Yeah, that was a huge... Oh no, I can't bring him back. Damn it, why did I send that freaking spell to the graveyard? Ah, that was so dumb. Alright, let's just, man. Alright. Let's not, total meltdown because of that. I mean, I don't have an artifact to craft. Man, that could cost us the game. That was huge. Okay, police opponent doing a ton. I think we can just kill them there. Make them discard the card. A little excessive. We should win anyways, but yeah, that was a huge punt. Next turn, we bounce their siren and we kill them in the air. Okay. Ugh. That was so dumb. Alright, anyways. We're in for draft 2. See if we can go 4-0 and hold on to save a loss for next round. Our odds would dramatically increase if we were allowed one loss. Just the lighting's changed here a bit. Let me fix my green screen. Good. No green bleeding in and less of my head getting vanished. Alright, we're gonna put in Blunder. We've been citing in Blunder every game. They're playing a ton of little small things. It's not great, but well, maybe. Alright, we're not breaking Blunder. a non-permanent. That's one of the downsides of it. We'll bring it in if they're playing things with counters, or they're playing big things, or they're playing big token creatures. All right, hoping we can get one more win here, obviously. But we're guaranteed already to get our second draft and be in it for the money. I don't remember if you need 2 wins in the second round to get money, or if you just need 1 win in the second round to get money. But I believe 3 wins gets you the $2,000. I think 1 win might get you 1,000. Let me see. Let me look it up right now. People on YouTube, you probably already know. Beat AK. Okay. Well, looks like our luck's run out. What the hell? Come on. This is baloney. Gonna look at draft 2. Yeah. 2 wins, $500. 3 wins, $1,000. 4 wins, $2,000. Wow. I had it all wrong. We have our best cards, but we can't just keep a one-lander on play. Just asking for trouble. Alright, keep. Unbelievable. Sucked. Roll to 5. Easy. Oh. Acolytes. In the bottom. I am gonna trade. Fill the graveyard, etc., etc. That's the first time I've actually seen that card, I think, in all the games we've played. Okay, opponent does nothing. I just have removal in hand, I guess. Be my, yeah. Assumption. Making them just discard a card isn't great. Let's look at the top 3. Put one of them into your hand. Okay. We're at descend 4. Oh, not the larcenist. Okay. We still have our 2 raised deads. Those will be very good to get the larcenist and council. Big end game power. We do have artifact in the yard for that guy. Are they just mana screwed? Yeah, they have removal. Just didn't want to use it on our little dinky dorks. I have to discard cards eventually. Still no 4th land. Let's see. Let's go with variety is the spice of life. They're only at to send one, so if they have more join the deads, that won't kill the Titan. Wonder if they're playing a third color. Nope, not. Keep Ray of Ruin to deal with any bombs they might have. And next turn we can just make another giant Titan. We've got card removal. Or maybe hold on to a land, because black has discard. That might have been a mistake to play that land out. Does that give it Death Touch? Does. Hmm. 7. And this would be 6. Alright, just bringing in the big guys. Let's play one big dumb creature, we win. They play 2 creatures, we win. Good win, just tappy tappies. Tapioca. Okay. Interesting, interesting. So they have removal. They have a lot of low toughness creatures. Of what we've seen, we saw 3 of their creatures were low toughness. And looking for a reason to bring in Malicious Eclipse. It also seems like maybe they're just very light on creatures. Definitely the Nautilus's work against Hotfoot Gnome. I don't know. Getting some cheap creatures in is nice when they play Tithing Blade. But we already have all of our cheap creatures in. I think we just keep it like this. Keep a note out to see if they play more 2 toughness or few less creatures to bring in some of this. Okay, keep it. Blood Graveyard. Get early defense going. Not a ton of early. Interesting. Didn't seem like they were playing 3 colors, so sure about that card in this. Let's get a creature on the board. Start poking them for 1. Echo is something we can grab with the chance. They're playing a 3rd color. They're playing so much fixing, they could play a 3rd color. Doesn't seem like they are. They're for fixing, I guess. Good. Glad we got rid of a land there. Visage would be Okay. They're actually getting an aggressive artifact start here. I'm thinking do just Larcenist their Dinotomaton. Could have worse things. I'm not completely afraid of that. And okay, good. We're at the thing. Send both. We'll put Marionette on the Surveyor. If they send just the Dinotomaton, I think I will just double block it. We'll save Larcenist for their bombs, because a lot of the cards they're playing are a little bit janky, so I'm assuming if they got here to the 3-0 bracket, they must have some nasty bombs. Man, the lighting keeps changing. Got more of that green coming in on my camera. Uh, maybe it's some overcast there. There you go. Dinosaurs in there yet, but there's a dinosaur for them to grab right there. Maybe we will arsonist the dino. Okay, them using removal and that's good for us. We'll play a bit aggressively with aggressively. That's not the word. Aggressively playing the larcenist is I guess what I mean. Can't double spell, unfortunately. Not gonna do a treasure. So now if they kill our larcenist, at least they can't attack us with that 4 power. Next turn we can another chance and get the life linker in, and or the marionette, and could trade off the larcenist, or I could just get it from the okay. Well, another chance the large. Oh, that has haste. Damn. I'm gonna have to jump here. Man, their deck, I guess, is a lot more aggressive than I anticipated. All right, we want lifelink and we want Larson. And then we hope they don't have more removal. Possible I should have just done the iceberg. We're not going to play 2 of them. Oh man, you have a lot of room. All right, they win this round. Wow, shockingly, ton of damage. All right, just high power creatures and removal. Bring in the blunder, gotta slow them down. We'll bring in the stupefaction, gotta slow them down. Sage of Days is a decent blocker. Anything in here that's not really keeping us alive. Guess the icebergs won us the first game, but not necessarily gonna keep us alive, are they? We dropped the Brine Fang. He is just too slow. Alright, go with that. Alright. Happy to see a swamp, of course. I wonder if we just hit them for 4 here. Only one swamp is good for us. Are we cool with trading? We want to fill the yard. Man, their deck confuses me. Okay, they're still short the swamp. Gotta look for cards. Put one of them into your hand, like the schooner. Find some lands. Turn, potentially. This does not create mana. Just lets you loot. Is that what it means? Draw a discard? Is that looting? And then the red removal was sorcery speed. I believe they had a Ray of Ruin, and then they had a Join the Dead, and the Rock Slide. I believe we saw all 3 of those. Mycoids have no concept of life or death. All things exist, and all things can be made useful. Yeah, there's that Ray. They topped. Don't do that. A lot of ways to deal with their creatures. Bit unfortunate. I could bounce it. I don't really want to bounce it. Uh, okay, we can just bounce their hall door. Seems very likely they kill Council of Echo. Could really use our second chance card soon. I'm gonna block here. Feels like maybe they just want to recur it. I don't really see combat tricks from them. We'll make them use a combat trick if they want to. Yeah, they wanted to recur it. But you know, they're gonna eventually. Can do this and stupefy the Choop. Or we can just exile it and scry, try to look for something useful. That's quite useful. They already used the Ray of Ruin, so they won't be dealing with that easily. All right, get him down. Could rock slide it. That doesn't deal with it permanently. Then our song should keep us alive long enough to get him back online. What are they pitching? Sure. Discover 5. Land? I don't think they played a land this turn yet. Interesting. Okay. Send. Gotta activate its ability once, so that's profit for Lazats. Rebat. Whenever target artifact or creature mana value 1 of them shuffles into. Oh. Interesting. Actually, pretty good way to deal with it. Did let us get a free bat. Should have maybe done a little early. I'm gonna save Bitter Triumph. Mill 2. Going to decline. Because we're already pretty good as far as. Damn it. Should have sucked. Man, put him on the bottom of the deck. Bad. Is our kite sail still in the deck somewhere? It is. I'd like to find. What's this gonna discover? Removal spell? Fine. Save this for any big problems. Still haven't seen our revival spells. Nice to get this Council of Echo back. Okay, they chose to save it for later. I don't want to kill one of our 1-power creatures. Draw, good draw. Get both of our Didex in here. Okay. We'll probably use the removal on the Echo. But still 2 for 1. Let's see. Nothing great in the yard to get. Could blunder my own crewmate. Okay, we'll Map, go digging. Hmm. All right, and then this we can use to pitch to the Triumph. I haven't gotten to our revive spells. They're in these next 6 cards, 2 of them. Sure, we didn't bottom one of them. We have the Visage that they could use to get rid of our Larcenist. Gonna get the flyer, yeah. Don't need to kill the flyer, I don't think. Hello. Looking for you. Okay. Good news is if they do kill the Larcenist, we can just honestly, let's take you. Bit of collateral. They kill the Larcenist, we can get it back with another chance. This card. Ooh, actually, let's pay 3 life. Because then we can do another chance. Oh, this doesn't count as ETB. I guess that's not really collateral. I thought it would trigger its ETB effect again, but I guess it didn't leave the battlefield. Do they have dinos? They have a Dinotomaton on the battlefield. I don't think they have a dinosaur. Maybe we'll pitch one. Pitch a dinosaur. And Chupa Chupa. Alright. We're doing good though with our another chance here. That 2 Chupas? 2 Chupas. Alright. Mill 2 cards. Yeah. Do it. To mill our another chance. Mm -mm 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 -mm. Okay. Hitting them in the air. Alright, now I know this doesn't do ETBs. So we could just eat their Echo Chupacabra if we needed to. Not be worried about it re-entering the battlefield. Wasn't fortunate that we did the another chance in the yard. I think we still have another Echo. I think one of these two cards is Echo. I think. I'm gonna give Chupacabra lifelink. Maybe they can recur it. Yep, I was right. This is a creature, right? Artifactor. Alrighty. Save Arsonist as removal. Mill that land. Don't need it. Get that land instead. Alright. In case they play a discard spell, hold on to the island. Got a lot of hell flying through the air towards them. We're down to 6 cards. Alright, still lethal. Damn. I'm gonna play the kite sail here. Then we can craft our iceberg. Alright, now hopefully they don't have a sweeper. I mean, if they do, we at least have our bat coming soon. Oh man. I had 3 chupacabras. No wonder they were able to get so far, huh? The beginning of your upkeep. Wow. 4 chupacabras. Sheesh. Seriously, no wonder they were able to get so far. Alright, well. Do this. We will twine. We will send. Okay. Man. And 4 chupacabra echoes. 1, 2. 3-4. Yeah, their deck, a lot of it was a little bit janky, but they had a lot of removal. This one was pretty clutch at dealing with my Bat God. All right, so we got the 4-0 with draft 1. It gives us 1 loss remaining for draft 2. Again, 2 wins is $500, 3 wins is 1,000, 4 wins is 2,000. Arena's freezing. Hopefully it doesn't cost me anything. Come on, Arena. Now's not the time. Oh my god. This is stressful. Restart Arena. Make sure it counted that win. We're at 0 life. Should have counted. It's stressful though. Alright. 4-0 with an hour to spare. Take a quick picture of this deck. And then I'll be taking a break for about an hour. And we'll come back for draft 2. The break for you won't be that long, so don't you worry. You sit right there and prepare for another draft. And wish me luck. And yeah, we'll be back shortly. All right, we're back for draft 2. I already said it a few times, but I'll go through it one more time real quick. We get to lose twice. We don't win anything. We have 5,000 gems. 1 win, 1,500 gems. 2 wins, $500. 3 wins, 1,000. 4 wins, 2,000. Doing a new draft, new deck. With all the other folks who were able to get past draft 1. So definitely should be stiff competition. The tough one. One of the most I can't think right now. I don't have words. Very meaningful draft, I guess. Big stakes, high stakes. The draft queues just opened up 25 minutes ago. Now we're full. Let's hope we crack another bomb. Pack one, pick one like last time. Okay. Got some good cards here. Pack one, pick one, Ultec Cloud Guard ain't bad. What does this land do? Creates a map. Solid. But I think we'll take the Cloud Guard. Pack one, pick one here. This guy can get out of control if you have a lot of those little rinky-dink artifacts to tap. But this one will be good in any white deck, whether it's aggressive or defensive, and it's monocolored. And then, you know what? I'm going to take some notes, kind of try to see what wheels. You know what I can do? I can just do a snapshot. See what wheels here. Give us some hints. From what we want to wheel, I mean, Axe Jaw, if we want to be white-green. Aggro. There's an Axe Jaw there. There's a Wrestler, maybe white-blue. Aggressive deck. I want to get some low curve stuff. I think we'll take Wrestler. I can pull up 17 lands to see what wheels as well. Let me do that. Get it loaded up. If you aren't familiar with 17lands.com, definitely a great resource. You can look at your draft history, see your results, look at previous drafts, look through them pick by pick. You can see how well the cards are performing with the general population, or Gen Pop as I like to call it. Okay, so now we're white blue, but the white blue cards aren't amazing. I'm looking, is Gold Fury Strider any good? Feels like it can be. No, not particularly. Sunshot Militia potentially. A River Herald Guide if some of those axe draws wheel. Kind of the artifacty thing. Jeskai are the artifact colors. In between those two, there's still a lot of red cards in the pack. This is not the best card. This is not a push for me into red. I'm trying to stay open. We're seeing Big Dino here. Go wide, white go wide. In between those two, Stomper, Scribe. And then this would we would be hoping some of those green cards we passed would wheel. But we're already in white, so maybe we take the Scribe. Scribe feels kind of fillery, but if we are going wide, it would be good. Passing so much green stuff. But I don't really want to take cards in every color. We're going to go with Scribe here. See if we can get a lot of creatures. Go wide. Alright, we're seeing all of these axe draws come in. Maybe we do want to be green. There's another Militia. They're worse in multiples. I'm going to take the axe draw here and see if any of the pack 1 and pack 2 both had axe draws that could wheel. To see if green is open, or the Cavern, Stomper. Pack 1 has an axe draw, has a Didact Echo, has a Join the Dead, has the Restless Anchorage Land. Pack 2 also had an axe draw, it had an Attentive Sunscribe, it had the Tinker's Tote, which would be fine in a go wide deck or a kind of artifact decked. A lot of our decisions will be made based on what wheels. River Herald Guide could wheel. Ooh, wow, a late Firstborn. I would say just because the cards here, oh, there's Scallywag as well. Scallywag's good. But just because the rest of the cards, I mean, it's between these two. Well, this one just has so much upside. This is for the big money. We want to shoot the moon. We don't want to just yeah, this doesn't really go in a dinosaur deck. Now we're really hoping those axe draws weak. But yeah, in this draft, we don't want to just go, I mean, honestly, 2 wins would be cool, get $500. But when I say shoot the moon, we're trying to get the trophy, get the big money. The Myco Tyrant. Here's a Malamet Scythe. Could be good in an aggressive deck. What's the Myco Tyrant even do? It's not really. Well, it is something that you could build around if you're descending a lot. But I don't think that's the direction we're gonna go. Okay. Green looks open. Dude. We have Itzquinth. Oof. I don't know, man. A lot of good cards. Stomper, Bristleback. First Bristleback's nice because it can give us that land. Boop, boop, boop. Oops. Stomper's the better card. Seedstones is also good. Seedstones would be better in like white green. Stomper would be better in red. Okay, unfortunately the best cards didn't wheel, but that makes sense because we're playing with good drafters. Over the Edge ain't bad though, especially since this is best of 3. We could take the Promising Vein and potentially be doing a little bit of splishy splashies. But yeah, all of the axe draws got taken. Let's hoping to wheel one of them. Nick Hensel is okay, but we didn't really see very much blue. Acrobatic Leap, Walk with the Ancestors. I didn't see that much white either. Another Promising Vein. Okay, at least that lets us stay a little open. Disturbed Slumber is just bad, right? I mean, green aggro is a thing, but that might be a little bit. Oh, we got 2 caves. We can consider that. It's kind of removal spell on turn 2, right? Not the best removal though, because you don't do the damage. We don't really want to play this, but if we are hypo aggro, hyper. Ojer Caslam. Rune Lurker's good. Dreadmaw's good. Aspirant's good. Distant Turns is playable. Waterwind Scout is amazing, but we didn't see very much blue. I know Automaton would be good for us. Scythe Claw Raptor would be good for us. I'm really hoping one of the cards that's good for us here. Don't necessarily want to play the Promising Veins, but if we end up splashing, that'll be a good thing to do. Dinotomaton, Petrify. Are we red-green dinos? Are we... Acrobatic Leap is pretty filler. Cogwork Wrestler. Sunshot Militia, honestly, isn't good in the dino deck. These ones are splashable because even though they're a good 2-drop, they're also a better 4-drop. Yeah, we're between Petrify and Dino Automaton. This one's also not necessarily a necessity. I like Dino. Okay. There's another Dino Automaton we could pick up. Probably just want the early play though. We don't have much to do early yet. And then we're hoping to get one of these on the wheel. Seems unlikely, but anything is possible. First pack, there was so much good stuff. Dreadmaw, that would be good with the Scythe. Scythe Claw Raptor, Dinotomaton, Iron Paw, Aspirant, Plundering Pirate. Ton of stuff in our colors. Something's got a wheel, right? And have like 3 players. All of those colors. Literally impossible. 9. Well, I guess players can be multiple colors. Alright, River Herald Guide. Not doing a ton of discovering. Also, we need some more early plays. And then we're hoping for the Scythe to maybe wheel. Scythe we don't have to play unless we do have more things with like flying. It's more of the white-green deck. We would like the 2-mana combat trick, +3/+3 trample. We have not seen any of those yet. Staggering size. It is a common. +3/+3 trample. Dinosaurs want to trample. There's another promising vein. Really could let us be fixing. Soul Cleaver would be good if we do go into like white green with flyers. The Ruin Lurker Bat. Promising Vein could let us play Bat Colony, which is a little bit of a meme. But it could also let us fix. We don't want too many tap. I think it's not a tap line, it's a colorless land. It is quite clunky. I think I'd prefer to be efficient. I don't even know if this is good in this deck though, because this is better when you have a lot of those little rinky-dink artifacts to crack. This is a good sideboard card. We're not descending really, so the milling isn't helping, but we could kind of get run over by white blue flyers or something like that. Our dinosaur count is only 4. 5 if you count this, but prefer not to. We don't really have the early plays to be as aggressive as I would like to be. Here is an early play. Here's a recurring business though. We're not really, what's the word? Sending that much. We are pretty desperate for 2 drops. Scavenger's the better card, but we need 2 drops. This guy's pretty filler, but I like it with dinos. Oh well. There's an opportunity to get one. I'll take it. And then what did we have that milled? The spider? Okay, so on the wheel, most of the green cards are gone. There is the dino. We aren't seeing white cards, so the old tech cloud guard is starting to feel like out of commission. We're not exploring very much. Get dino, good aggressive card. Idle, decent removal. Great. Can go face. It can go face. That's good. I don't really want to play 1. Do we want to play 2? I think Tectonic Hazard as a sideboard card. If they're making a ton of 1/1, so here's another opportunity. We are getting extra Descendi in the presence of ages, could be playable. Yearling. Yearling is very good with the Saheeli's Lattice because you can bring in a giant dinosaur and give this a ton of damage, and it's a trampler. It's really, as far as our deck's gone so far, the only pick. Obviously, Cloud Guard's very good, but we haven't been seeing white passed around very much. Whereas we saw this wheel and we saw this wheel, so we are seeing a little bit of red. Another dinosaur enters the battlefield. This is not entering the battlefield. Deck is pretty mid right now, to be honest. Oh, two of these is nice. That really did upgrade our deck. They're staggering size. We want that to wheel. But I'm going to take the early dino. We need good 2-drops. Wait, we'll take a nurturing bristleback if it wheels as well. And then I don't think we need to play these. They do fill the graveyard for the scavenger, but I don't know if we're playing the scavenger. I don't know if we want to be playing the scythe either, since we're not playing those small. Maybe we do play the scythe though. It's a combat trick if nothing else. Axe Jaw, big dino. That colony. But now is not the time for memes. Have any of the fight spells is a problem. Our removal is Istquinth, Idol of the Deep King for small things. Take a Saheeli's Lattice just for that combo if we can find one. What does this one do? Oh, this is for an artifact deck. You're not an deck. Easy Axe Jaw. Maybe we are going to play the Disturbed Slumbers. Just try to be very aggressive. Scout? Yeah, take a scout. Or no, probably the Scallywag, right? The Monstrosaur. I'm not a huge fan of the Monstrosaur. I feel like it's one of the weakest of the land cyclers, if not the weakest. It is a dinosaur in the dinosaur deck. Oops, sorry. Just looking at 17 lands here. Scallywag. Scallywag's pretty mid. I guess you're not descending very much in this deck. Another Cavern Stomper. I need playables, so I think I'll take it over the nursery. Nursery Discover 4 can find some good big dinos. But we still need playables. We're quite short and we're already in pack 3. One of them might wheel. Oh wow, cool. Looks like we found the right lane. Much needed. Scavenger would be a good late game card, but we're not really turning on Descend very easily. Velocodactyl defends against flyers or plundering pirate. Okay, nothing for us here. Yeah, Tectonic Hazard in the sideboard. We got Spider in the sideboard. Yeah, Over the Edge in the sideboard. Oh, Bristleback Wield. Love it. Like to have these. Both modes are useful. Hey, look, both of the big fungus guys are here. I don't think we're gonna play Runaway Boulder, but we could. We're super desperate for removal. Brawler, start attacking. I don't want to play too many scythes, if any. I think one is good. We did not wheel the trample. And that's 23 playables. We ended up with a deck Need to make any cuts. In the Presence of Ages could help us find one of our dinos, but I think we want to be affecting the board every turn. Scavenger, don't know how often it's going to get turned on. Bristleback can put itself in the graveyard. This would be a good late game card, especially if we can buy back like an Insquinth. Only 9-8, right? Didn't get us a Healy. Do have some big dinos though to make Yearling pop. Got early game plays. I'll play one Slumber, even though it's not great. We can side it out for this if we need to kill flyers. This kills a flyer too, though, if, you know, it forces the flyer to block. Over the edge, we can side it in if we're playing against a lot of artifacts. And enchantments, but mostly artifact. But, you know, if they have Pacify or Petrify, that works too. No need to splash. This won't be very good in our deck, I don't think. I mean, maybe if the opponent is cracking a bunch of treasures and maps, we could bring it in too, because it counts their stuff getting cracked as well as our stuff. But our stats are already quite large. It'd be good on maybe the Yearling with the Trample, an Automaton with the Menace, Dactyl with the Trample. But I think that's our deck. It's almost all creatures. Good thing is 2 of our creatures are removal. Scythe is good because we have so many creatures. This one isn't amazing, but I mean, if the opponent has creatures with all big toughness, we probably won't play it. Well, we probably will. Alright. Arena open. Day 2. Draft 2. 11. 23. Alright. Deck's not perfect, but hopefully it's good enough to win some money. It's solid, it's decent. Brawlers are kind of fillery, but they do give trample, 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 trample. Alright. Bring in Spider against Flyers. Now let's leave that up there as 4-0. That makes sense. Alright. Let's hope we get the right mixture of spells and lands. We don't have any card draw, so we're just hoping to get the cards in the right order. Our biggest advantage against most opponents would be we just have big creatures. The Gruul way of life. Opponent goes first. Don't like that, but okay. Play a 1-drop. Got a good curve here. Yeah. We'll just do the damage. It's fine. It's curving out. They play a creature, we eat it with our dinosaur. If they leave mana up though, I won't cast it because they could just blunder us. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll eat that with our dino. Fine. Not amazing, but it's fine. Oh, I can't attack. Oops. God damn it. It doesn't untap it. Oh, that was dumb. Oh man, that's a 3-mana spell. I feel so stupid. Alright, well, we got that mistake out of the way early. Not great. Okay, Okay, we don't have anything at instant speed really other than the Malamute thing. Trying to get some green in my background. The sun is moving. Rangers are matching up okay. Oh, they'll give Menace to the Raptor. Could double block it. We want to do. Yeah, we'll double block it. All right, we're descending. We're getting a lot of lands. The good news is we have a 6-drop. Can't believe I punted so hard on that. Don't you think usually that does it where it untaps the creature? Man, that card's bad. I think yeah, I should just remove it. It being 3 mana is a lot more than I want to pay. Damn it, too much land. Good news is Cavern Stomper does scry. So once we drop the Stomper, we can. Oh no. No. We're getting smashed to death here. Alright, we get rid of. We just lose, right? Okay, we can survive this. 3, 4, 5. Alright, a punt is a punt. I don't know if it would have changed the way the game went. We'll bring in Over the Edge. And playing artifacts. Makeshift spider or my Minecraft spider. Minecraft, whatever, you know what I mean. Spider. Probably don't need him. We only saw 1 flyer. Alright, and we gotta be on the play. And I don't think they made enough treasures or maps for me to want to bring in our Soul Cleaver. I feel like the punt didn't necessarily cost us the game because we weren't really going to fit that spell very well along our curve anyway, but at least it showed me why that card's so terrible. Kind of lands again. Hopefully we draw something to play here. Not a great start. Wonder if this is the same Oaken Siren or if they're playing multiple. Dynautomaton ramp? No, okay. Miss, 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 miss. Hmm. Wee. Okay. Pirate hat. So they'll tap down my Colossal Dactyl with their needle. Let's do this. Let's just well, no. I'm gonna leave Brawler to block. I feel like we win the long game. Yeah, let's explore. Yearling. Double spell. And freeze a few of our guys. Okay. We'll trade here. Trample on it will be good, but it's not going to have good attacks itself. Survive. Okay. so if we played the Colossal here, they would definitely needle it. We want to dig towards our its quintus. We have two of them. Digging. And dynamite. Alright. Take it. Draw playable. Not a land. Got all the land you'd ever want. The thing. Alright, let's get aggro here. Okay, good. Seven power. Got vigilance. They will tap down with the needle. Then X draw here. A lot of power. They have a decent amount of power on their side too, though. They got Cave Stomper will get stopped. I'm gonna leave Axe Drop back. Got lots of creatures coming. We want to stay alive here. Okay. Trading, I'm cool with that. Takes a lot of power off the board. I have to use the Colossal Dactyl to stop the Siren. I wonder if I should do that instead of just putting 8 power. This one is 2 stun counters. Quite a lot. Did they pitch before? Raptor. Interesting. Oh, wow, they got rid of an Abrade too? What kind of cards do they have where they're getting rid of Abrades? Like that. This is an artifact. Okay. So artifact will make River Herald's Guide get eaten by their waylaying pirates. Or their Oaken Siren. Okay, yeah. That's sure. Taking it, okay. Clog up the ground. We have a lot of artifacts that can make that siren quite large. We did side in the destroy artifact spell. Okay. Or 5. Can still block. Can move the pirate hat around to create some stronger blockers or after they send the siren. Because the siren's already a blocker too. Land, yep. I'm really surprised that pitched these Raptor and a Braid. Oh, nice, 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 nice draw. Equal to its power. This could get fizzled. And we only have 7 mana, so if we did that, we won't have enough for that. We'll still have haste though, regardless of if they block the damage. So I'm thinking, yeah, we definitely go for it. Okay, 2. And if they were gonna bounce one, we want them to bounce the. Oh, actually, let's do Stompers because he's sleepy anyway. So if they bounce it, at least we unsleep it. Oh yeah, that's already passed. Needle's a little rough. They've got 3 blockers. They've got good blocks, so we'll just send the 5/4 here. Cavern Stomper will wake up soon. We killed their aerial threat, which should give us a little breathing room. Let's make it look like we have maybe a trick with full control. We do have a trick in our deck, in our hand. They had another break. Okay. They don't draw anything too wild here. If they took the damage, they might have had lethal. Go for the block. They pump. Boop, 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 boop. They pump. Pump. Pump, we would die if we didn't block. Yep. Hopefully a low enough mana cost spell that we can double spell here. All of our guys are sleeping. Looking good. That's an ETB. Shoot. Oh, farts a land. Are we just dead? We're like chump mode. They can turn on the lodestone needle. Yeah, we're in chump mode. If they... Okay, land is great. Love to see it. No. If Cogwork... Well, let's see. It's possible Cavern Stomper presents lethal damage if they only leave back 2 power creatures. Map can explore to make the Waterwind Scout bigger. Potentially. And then we'll probably lose. Oh, they don't even need map. Oh, we did it. Lucky. Oh no, they have 2 blockers. They have 2 blockers. But we eat both of their guys, and then we jump. Yeah. Got a chance here. Gotta send it. Oh no! Ah! I could have activated the ability and had lethal. I went too quick. Shoot. Damn. Because the menace would have made it so the little cog guy wouldn't have been able to stop us. Shoot. Man, if we lose, it'd be quite sad. Man, we had it. Ah. Alright, well hopefully this won't put the counter on it and we can just trigger land. Yeah, okay, cool. Oof. Man, oh man. Hmm. Gotta think, man. Can't just try to cruise through that. Okay, they have a bunch of those Waterwind Scouts. I didn't realize that we didn't see the first game. I hit myself really hard. Well, and then they also get around the abrades, the spiders do. What are our non-permanents in the deck? Over the Edge. Over the Edge would have been quite good against this guy. Not against much else. Not as Dinotomaton, right? And it's sorcery speed. Might not play this. We only saw one of those little scouts. Whatever they're called, not the scouts, the sirens. And bring in Spider instead. Having more non-creatures also makes it so this will happen more likely. Yeah, it's Dinotomaton and the Siren. These we don't really need to destroy. I mean, once they flip it, they can get a lot of value, but so that might be good. Hmm. But yeah, it feels like this could be a dead card in this matchup. They're not playing a ton of artifacts. Playing a few decent ones, but yeah, we'll cut it. Spider will be more relevant more often, I think. All right, 1-1. Lock it up here in game 3. Couple of Itzquints. This is better later, but of course we will keep the hand. All right, another land ain't bad. Get our Dino-Automaton going. Maybe we'll draw another 2-drop so we don't have to play Itzquint now. Okay, crewmate, miss, 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 miss. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, we did get another 2-drop. Play this now and try to save the Itzquints to do removal on turn 4. Turn 4 and more. Okay. I might just play Scavenger, even though it's not optimal. Playing the aggressor. This can get shrunk down to 1 power because of the cogger. But we'll just block their staunch crewmate. I'll try to start unleashing the Itzquints. I do need them to be tapped out, though, and not just get cogged. This guy will make this better because it'll do minimum 2 if it gets cogged. Make belligerent healing a 4. Do we just want them to play the cog now? Is that what we want? They play the cog now. And just blast whatever we want, really. Let's do that. Miss, miss, miss. Uh-oh. That's not a miss. Shoot. Ah, no. Oh, no. Alright, it would be 2 power? Okay. 2 power lets it kill the staunch crewmate if they put the counter on it. Yeah, we'll do this, and then we'll start going with the Itzquints. Cog worker. Really coming through, huh? Oh, they just took it. Honestly, I'm a little shocked. And I guess they want the treasure for something. Raid. No bueno. This is bad. This is real bad. They got a pretty nasty pirate deck. Come on. Who are these people in the draft queues just letting this person get such a good deck? Jesus Christ. I don't think we've got any chance. That Hog Worker just totally blasts us out of the water. Guess we gotta like force them to do it. Not great. We're just gonna die. I guess we'll have decent blocks next turn. Target a dinosaur you control. Gonna do 1 damage. I know. Do it eventually, though, right? Another artifact and another flyer. Man, this was busted. Busted opener. Man, getting smoked. Lock. 3-6. Man, that was unreal. Alright, well. Loss only. Alright, we need to make sure we cut out that one junk dinosaur card that secretly costs 3 mana. You. Not real. What do we bring in instead? Main deck over the edge? I want to side that in. Spider. Yeah, we can main deck over the edge. Cheap play. It's got a not a dead card. I said that, but it's not a dead card. It explores. Ugh. All right, can't lose anymore. Good. We lost the die roll 2 games in a row, sadly. 2 matches in a row. Uh, blood. Blood. Dino mirror. Blood. Ay, ay, ay. You can do dinosaur. That's fine. Not great. Yeah, maybe keeping one of them alive would have been good. Did they miss land drop? A saving grace? Nope, not at all. Yui. But need this many lands. Guess we just take all this right here. Alright, cool. We can double spell. Love to see it. Love to see it. There is a world where we might be able to survive. And hopefully that world is the planet that I live on. Looks like they probably have removal in response, so not great. We'll wait for them to use removal, otherwise we just let this happen. Next turn we just die to Sunfire Torch. No, I think we have to do this. If we get blown up by removal, just know that I understand the risks. Okay. Looks like it wasn't gonna matter. The loss. Ah, boy. Wow. Start going undefeated 7-0 in the sealed and then 4-0 and then straight into 0-2 would be quite disappointing. We didn't really see anything to use that on. I don't know what we would even do. This is instant speed, I guess. But no, not great. 3 mana? You have to hold up 3 mana? Pretty bad, in fact. Runaway Boulder? So expensive. Runaway Boulder killing a Ceratops is good, though. Just cycle it. We don't have time to spend 2 mana to cycle, though. Mineshaft Spider. Really playing flyers. All right. We got crushed. Wah. Wah. Oh. Yeah. I'm gonna keep it. Mm. You gotta curve out like that. I'm gonna land cycle here. No. Stop it. Oh. How bad. Ay, Dios mío. Okay, looks like they've got more than enough mount. Okay. Their color screen might give us a chance. This turn I am gonna play Axe Jaw. And I am gonna block with it. Hoping to draw a land. That way I can idle and brawler next turn, double spell. Ah, they found their forest. Great. Not great, Chief. I shouldn't have blocked, I guess. Hoping to kill that thing before it got big enough. Alright, alright, alright. Just great. Their big growth spell. Yeah, that's one of the cards I really want. Scry 2 is going to be nice here. Autumn. Possibly need this? Probably not. Alright, hopefully they don't have too many of these spells. Oh, farts. Seems like they might. We're gonna we're gonna take it. God dang. Gosh darn it. Monkey monkey. Alright, looks like we can turn the corner here. A2. Target a dinosaur. Hit a creature. Got Idol of the Deep King ready to rock. Do 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 do. In response to some sort of combat trick. Slash Malamute Scythe as well. Interesting. Alright. Leaving this guy back as a blocker. Quite dangerous. I get a lot of blockers though. Let's see. Hydrant Yearling. Terrible. Removal spell and we're toast. Okay, Axe Jaw. Did they not have anything when they attacked? Was that bluff? Possibly. Alright. So this is 9 power. They have a double block. Craft. Do we have an artifact? Yeah, we do have an artifact. We can craft and slap it on. I mean, honestly, whoever. Down the brawler. We really need to kill this Ceratop. Oh wow, they're taking it. 7 plus 8 is what? 7 plus 8. It's 15. They've got the gigantic growth on the Ceratops. We might just lose here, huh? Might have walked into that one. No. I messed up. Oh, menace. It's a block. A block. Not game yet. No, they have that and the thing. And they're both 5 power. It's plus 3. Yeah, it's plus 3. So we die. Yep. That's the card I wanted. Well, a quick O2. Alright, well. Could have played that one a little bit less aggressively. Held back our big guy. It was unfortunate that they had Menace and plus 3 trample. Honestly, we would have lost even if they didn't have Menace though, right? Because that other thing had Super Menace. And they had 2 things with 5 power. So no matter what, if we sending the Cavern Stomper sealed our death. Alright, wheel. Sad way to end it after winning 11 in a row to lose 2 in a row. Thank you all for watching. This has been a magical night.
It ain't trying to hear what I'm kicking in his ear. Neglect it for now, but yo, it got to be accepted. The what? The life is hectic. I'm so tired. She broke out of me. No more struggle. No more energy. No more patience. You can write that down. It's all too crazy. I'm not sticking right.